afternoon. So, this now is episode 1100, where the dark shadows of generative AI, or the passions, if that soap opera got a chance to have a few more years of broadcast life, or guiding light. Okay, why don't we do that? This is a generative soap opera of sorts. It's a very throwaway. You fold your laundry to this. Okay. So to commemorate this, I've invited Mr. Limerick. I'm going to invite him. He's just waking up, so it's 1:46 p.m. It's kind of early for him. Long day's rocking. Mr. Limerick. She wets the crabs in half. Schedule analysis first draft. Mr. Limerick, you're on.
This is a test for text-to-speech. A little harsh, a little slow, but always on point.
Sure. Alright. Here we go. You know what? Because the settings. Asper. Sure. We're gonna set this to this here singing Rooney. And it's instruct, so maybe we'll do some CFGs. I don't know. I'm just wanting to try instruct right now. Okay. Yep. Warp.
There once was a first contact generator made for saying hi to aliens from now and later. Why they from space to the sea, or differing copies of you and me. This will help us meet their daughters and date them.
Okay, actually, hold on. There we go. Meet those daughters and date them. Okay, there we go. I've been meaning to do those typos for months. ADHD, everyone. ADHD.
There once was a first contact generator made for saying hi to aliens from now and later. Be they from space to the sea, or differing copies of you and me. This will help us meet their daughters and date. Assuming the following gobshite. A body of bioentities giving their attention to this guided speculation. Enough curiosity to enable a bridging of methods of communication. Well, ain't that a recipe for interspecies salutation? Mr. Limerick proceeds to feed the generator with limericks to best train the generator to work with the likes and taste of Mr. Limerick, which is acquired at the very least. And so he begins. There once was a Limerick example, but this is just a preamble. Read on for more famous verse to explore, and we'll do our best not to ramble. There once was a reader of poetry, to whom Limerick seemed like magicianry, so they turned to this sample of Limerick examples and learned a few things they'd not known. See, many happy returns and good luck. When it comes to a present, I'm stuck. If you weren't far away on your own special day, I could give you a really nice glass of lager. The incredible Wizard of Oz retired from his business because due to up-to-date science, to most of his clients, he wasn't the wizard, he was an amoeba named Max and his brother were sharing a drink with each other. In the midst of their quaffing, they split themselves laughing, and each of them now is a mother. Now on with this ball of shite, from our swamp and wretch to your blight. You might not have tongues or fingers or toes, but will employ both our minds to delight. The first contact generator yowls and whimpers and baffles and finds a nice pairing solution. These eccentric beings described thusly. It seems you've caught wind of my whimsical, witty, charming repartee, by Jove. You wish to partake in the art of couth, to be sure, to be sure. Pausing as the generator spins up its response, awaiting translation of the merits therein. The bioentities from star X7. 5 quacks, lunar system. Quacks equals life find, most endearing to humans attempt to communicate amusing in their whimsical and humorous way of dialogue and decide upon an astute strategy. This particular race will manifest in 3 distinct life forms, which for the purpose of relatability shall anthropomorphize the 3 primary aspects that define the essence that binds all of life together in cosmos. Mr. Limerick, we find your rhymes charming. Allow us, as emissaries and homage, 3 entities, an eternal student who strive and strive never to master nor cease to desire the next secret of existence. A chronicler compulsively drafting chronicles for those on other worlds. We suspect a kindred apparent, a regal queen whose humor generously when accepting offerings. The jester come diplomat, jesting a language game of offensive remark by formal dint of rank, which softens by humor. The last 2 roles of the triad most difficult to explain to non-quacks thinkers. Mr. We delay our exchange. To solidify our bond, may we trade gifts to seal friendship. We confer quacks, crystals, our technology that, with a wave through an oscillating field, adapts its molecular structure to enhance its healing factors on various life systems. Think of it as life's very own ocarina of time. And for the jester, 1 tiny priceless artifact we call for gem, secreted by the kind it polishes focus to a diamond glint by refracting interior musings along 1 clear aim. Your wit already has, but now your every whim and stands are shunt lack in shining with quack's favor. A pleasant interspecies sally has ensued. Hey, Mr. Limerick, quite amiable indeed. How about another duke till the Limerick satyrs feast on your little riddle and slaying up tricks just so specie too? You want to match humans and they can help fix just what sort. May the generator's magic translate, now free it of limitless chaos here. That, Mr. So, who'd you like to date? Please show your taste in aliens to impress. Also, this machine with translators here is fond of poetry and pretty words. Take good care of this rare beauty. For me, it shows off new sounds and feels like love, while others might say, a computer. Nay, 'tis nature's wonder that hides such art so humble as our cherished fanciful dream of more to communicate through poetry by simple sound of stringed sibilusum sibum slanged. Will they fill their music, or you from but find the riddle undone? Mr. Limerick proceeds to describe the platonic cephalopodian maiden whose hundreds of suction cups each move independently from each other and not only sucks, but tastes and smells. If they catch Mr. Limerick's drift, the gal would likely taste brine off the rocks, enjoy sipping the chalices fizz while in a cave. Speaking of an Izot, what a clever work! That luster gives her shimmer eyes bright. Silly Maximal body, looking up the rain-pecked night, could find one bewitching set to captivate. You could be its perfect ploy, a little self-made guide note. These tentacles often secrete silks they spin into nets, sometimes toxic, but perfectly fitting with dear Platt. Offer a sense of glamour. It must taste good to this creature who's fond of Squid Ink's fresh looks. Have fun discussing the ways you will on a little farthing pad. Meanwhile, those wing crap dreams dazzle in far-flung swaths above. In, around underneath those flapping frilly fingers of seagrass wing, maybe. The Seth can weave illusion into dream and then manipulate their self, transforming into wailing storm winds if angered. While they can sense vibrations that go down and pass by the same touch they also feel. Life. Things are alive on different planets. Yet for all its sensitivity, its tastes both wild and civilized. Somehow they capture. Oh, Mr. Limerick shall love its finicant mood. Braces a tear. Mr. Lemire could make great big hearts of poetry seem tender and all mine, a ballad within their grasp. They, oh poor dear Fern, would get confused by the platter of bread, nor hold another morsel of interest when flowers sprout instead up out the planing below. Let's not bother with these quirks. There are still other curious species to check off. Come, Mr. Mystery. Here we see just how eloquently deep is Quack's rhyme's effect. Here it shows just how bright and full its insight to weave stories like endless constellations, where patterns glisten on galaxies, tell time and connect cosmos to create complex narratives that then rapture human hearts. Or are you still eyeing space for poetry jams? Oh, Captain Ahmad, flaunting your mighty presence bold and brave. To Rome, worlds far away. How silly I can be, but in this place we find each other in space-time, yet a dramatic play as edgy as Bairn to make do for. You surely find our species strange. A youngling race in our tiny tin pot filled with space. May our generations journey forward to cross through just for moments shed toward deeper spaces together. An infinity twain, or more at one. This generator welcomes curiosity toward multitudinous knowledge on all three folds, each a little one, in pairs. Mr. Limerick proffers a gift to the emissaries. A jar of fruit flies from an old yoga cup from Mr. Limerick's quarters. He waxes on the multi-layered meanings of dross, affiliate, and its myriad intersections of the domains of human knowledge. As for Prisses, could play a pelt toss till full moon rise over earth from across side hash 3 in east 14 why my home sphere near the Tethys Sea. They're all catch their antics. The little froggy jivers clambering and sticking one little fur on the wall that fits in the tweave head or may not always agree with their mate. And what a day it'd be for playing me game. With bulky lad who just can't wait, keeping their beady, bleeding. Tweevy a secret he wants to fetch on the sly. Then when others snoop too fast or stare too long at this fleckled sparkle that is nature's night show or night caress, so much joy and freedom can come from living free, with eyes so open as yours have expressed in prose and visions where thought grows clear and you come to see why we sing and juggle or cook and clean, just to keep life pleasant here on Bells the Blue. Can't mess that all up, mon. Why, oh, at least it doesn't end after 10 minutes flat like a fireworks show. Here, have a pack of nano iced tea bags to chip at the mood if such joyful delight's gone and spoils the sauce. Mr. Limerick shall not mind a jest, long as a moment stays late enough to draw one wee bit off it forever. So far, the sky knows what at. Hey, bat me old balls, you line mucker. Tell me who wants it in return and more often than those fell. Like a shots and flashes of rain, or frits of starry lights reflected from cosmic eyes whose vision zips towards sunstrokes too brightly bright, that scuttle off its plumaged path from view. This brain canned and skip back makes for one drab story without readers out by her pauper bowl with his poem scattering stanza for her scraping scraplings. And you gotta face it, that will never happen again. Your galaxy, your way. Mr. Limerick lights a doobie and passes it to the emissaries, and in Mr. Limerick's zen room puts on album from on Bob Marley. Gifts arrive. First contact with galactic language. Translators and alien linguists have been dispatched. They have the sweetie pudding. He puts on, it was 5 o'clock, by the stone relaxers, accompanied by trumpets, trombones, and congas. Boom. Gosner, set the beat. Love is all yard, and love all yard cheat. He sings in key with the band. The first lesson of your friendly, local first contact generator. Love, in fact, could go in. But don't let those snarkings box. Meanwhile, Mr. Lemire is enjoying the light herb treat that lets him just about. He speaks of the time when a gal next door broke her mirror while looking at herself with just one toad in hand. The aliens thing, that's funny. You should smell and take away these spicy zoonzels. Then we'll call them smack-soons. Now tell us the news. They can cook your cues or brew some hot tofu on their portable kits. It tastes weird, though. Like the fruit necks, they like to stick round too thick. The yap of Electrosh is to show us another world than this. Why Gasiware do blunder hin toughus. This Gemry, Shin Sung Jin Strictity Goranajep Fate Granada Creed at the beginning Yule tune. But some of us are just Yarberby. May not you have lost your senses in too grand space with so many songs and races? This alien cold concussion did say. Whoever should remember would know the beauty of her. An elf so lovely to ice art she looked right like could weave endless song thrills a human couldn't grab. But listening close to learn and know what they not understand here. Your quack sums made life that keeps her voice. Earth fills us with its own rhythms and melodies of light. Quack's emissaries share with Mr. Limerick a single complete unit of story from their world. On an arborberry stump stood Ailed, a wise lad, telling tales of a future or so that told you of how worlds would grow and new souls speak a love just like yours. You can watch the stars over all from the top of their towering skies of tall seas of tales unfathomable or stories not ours alone. Mayhap some new being here today says, then I speak of this truth is thee. Such love was mine. Theirs, all three. They share a part of their story, revealing who they are and the rich language and thought behind it. They describe how language and communication can take on different dimensions and even affect the speaker's physical appearance or perception. And then there was this tale of a great love or not. Warlow's rode, valiant and bold, into the forest green, where the fox run free. Oh well, so then they spoke while crossing paths in his saddle from day one to tooth. Alva wheel nigh a tale so tree love learn with who must stolly a lot. Let sartu sunday to a teasfun. What black or brand you be dove, if paw and fox which live from time, and I Tory unbared one like golden loaf, Malano Torana Delara, free words play and twirl. Little do they know, hidden in the leaves, they had met an impish fee. Wonderfits he floated into their paths as deer fly cuckold their horses, scattering both rider and pet with shimmery jolt. Whoa, what a surprise, Bluid and Rider yelled. Then one and out one little flight tried, a leaf will be in a lapful spell. The sprifle swiftly spoke rhymes, but rhyme it. Oh, wait, those four sounds of all will go when they know. Left thee ride from trees a cry. Here I'm a wing o' deer kind, too dear I fee. Where lovey lives forever. Well, here you be. You're both just one or none you care to in these spaces between lights and darkness, cold galways. Why blue one blot globe? We did speak Tyrol as I night. No. So my words in a tumblefly tall is but dreamer dreamers in love. Mr. Limeroon Macy. In a grand presentation by the end of the visitor's long tale, all thanks for Mr. Limerick's help is granted in allowing humans and all life forms to begin cross-species cultural exchanges with other galaxies. Perhaps the connection and creative energy spurred from the conversation provided enough excitement to stimulate advances and leaps in Earth's technology and science beyond what humans have imagined, leading to exciting breakthroughs along with enlightenment and curiosity towards life forms. Is the power of a single smile so small compared to the ripple it causes? And it's you who make that ripple, good Sir Limerick Ongeon. Alas, poor readerly brain puffs and smudger licklets. Though I do wonder where were we psychically past. Oh now, we shall can me plenty leaps early. Know that I, your benevolent provider, give what you desire. Our present of passion berries in a limerick container you can attach to your wrists and place your hands on. Hope they make music for you as a gift of love, or maybe it's just nice to have a plant with different tastes around. Mr. Lyman Lamon believes there are galaxies blooming everywhere else, as you said, and then some. Mr. Limerick shares with both humans, machines, and otherworldly partners and colleagues his continued faith in the notion of panspermia. One would think that Lumifer might perplex, but Glinians seek wisdom as deep as Ubanabrint who glimmer and Bunnydish which keep roots near. Corsitels as they may grasp lizard pod that ditches in a stream. Sir Nettles had spoken many, had some Halcyon thresh and twitch with Bertleberry trances to rise, which a Bletzier he can flosh Brechodada and toss the leaf but Boropud. Hotalubat slats and down attack you don't yapatamash the sound a fly might make on its belly scraping along the surface. Yes, this is indeed real. May speak lofus us near beetle amadal bro. Who he might think of Mama Downey, but he hololu blue boozy can't blame her for Billywilla. The Queen speaks and proposes a toast. Ahem. Present beings, Mr. Limerick, and companions from every horizon, galaxy, and all across space and time. Let us come to understand the dance of light that spurred their search for hope, warmth, and comfort, a most wholesome exchange to elevate cultures in harmony. Mr. Limery, in their wistful prose, offers much enrichment and insight into how literature and song can transcend universes with respect for love, knowledge, and the beauty in communication.
Hold on. Queen, chronicler, student.
The chronicler has something to add to the aforementioned toast. All these speaks much truth. There's joy and fortune in being far from known. A little glimpse at mystery itself. Yes, indeed. Like when you came to Yaralululilihele and when you find the gold speck, dust that whispers on Bender sky of a right serpewings. A blue-mirrored frog with lit wing, a golden egg speaks the dawn. This machine generator has done so well in forming a bridge between humankind and extragalactic societies. The student attempts to communicate something profound and diplomat-like, but stumbles, but we don't fault them. We have had much joy and amusement sharing stories and jokes with Sir Limac and his wonderful device. Such a fanciful yet invaluable link to outspawn realms. Come, friends, why leave a dream bubble twigging with sparks? Verlinium's lovely four. How can that word fail to describe everything lovely here in the heavens and on earth and all its strange lovelies and wonder it brings us? Little hearts bright and flower wings or stuttering stalks sprouting and flying on the fly say out loud, come see for yourself, for humans and co. In this new cybernetic union between stars, this translator understands the import of presenting these entities on Mr. Limerick's extra frivolous dachshund. See now, he is Jack staking no for his yeses and loves songs in the woods, but gets Frosterons fumbly while ponders why when. He also quite cherishes having never truly considered the value of literary and other artistic offerings in making contact between different races of living beings. Well, that's all right. Both a joyful thing that happens and a poetic coincidence, or, in faring eyes, a necessary ingredient for interaction and mutual understanding. Wouldn't want this to lack such light when speaking through earth gems, lanky frampires to Hinnywell's fitafatim fat. Perhaps we should spend the days helping our honored hosts grow stronger as lovers and learners. Come, come, take off the moustache, the quag. Sums once had stibbles like a flyfish. Your eye shines bright. Here, drink my elixir of evergreen bliss. On earth we know it is nap 20. Might I brew for you? Are your tumblables and lemon? I'll be ready for adventure. Or aren't we too soon in a moment mashed in the hetty turn of lolly woolly wild Jemmy, says a girl all? The essence of life is that wild beauty waiting to be discovered with every glance and gas. The three emissaries do a set of elite-work mixology of the oral variety, a masterwork using merely 2 times 10 to the 5th power turntables and microphones. Where hunai krikronger do, haleonino wibbaba o belbif, thubbleto to dupsada glitting pongo, letigul ho sainklus twersh, pakla twinners no. If a dead just thrive blatly we twirl. Whoopsie and a dod Darren Dally the meter last jap flutter me Branover willy mango melware. Lynn Haggers hern Alana no once in Q. I made you at lun spapus for the taf giggle tomac fligget jim at a duff. Well, how is a mere quasar supposed to share chiz? Oh, how dog sniffed a yarner. May she be gentle of mind and sweet for springing up seeds of friendship throughout the cosmos till many dios ridicluni po. Will so much wear the snime it lows rambo longa blibus. Still, it makes me sing. No wonder the poet fulls go begin ange. Borlan arbalia baidetinia 13 and in the new perkiteaki. Then Amareth or Plinder Mama, or Sadelamende in Bismonimi mi Sikarai, Tilananli, you hate. You but this tubula I knew and blatter is the da, Mayanas Krayanas Latarai, and Silari, Milosi Nana Fini disease sends, and I would all be sought at Quibossi de Kusuni City, Quoro Bolaicheno. And so Beatty. Wait, is this level elevate near dairy dubidis that makes me up? And now the rest of the night is devoted to karaoke. You got an arrow going from heart to heart. You hit me right in the eyes of truth. Even from every place where the time zones I find, we create our galaxies. Here to get it on, we want a Hortnart to sing. Be with you not just till new dark with every summit dot mirthful sideward and reach and stretch, but say come how each stale, see fluffable bindles twable, all the time era. Such rhythms and styles keep us jumping between sounds and wow, the world spins with gloves. Don't it take to spark this soiree? Whistle it to beat it, dance, And then Chanta Badaraki, you ain't forget your first kicks on our Ripley with Gursky, Growski, Gala, and we sky over we tall lanky pink, Bigly Leopal, Saddle Ma, Wampashleen Woodup, or something very good with German berries, Rumbly. Den da fe de du hoit tasen de la tara. Bilio Butisher Lipper, Pupri and Don Meas to poor Stukia Levend. Forgive me my rhyme, I instructed at the broom when heart struck through a day of gooner bellow that would make cats and das play whittle Peter me a picnic upon. Still try kiddu laplin yet. They did a rune, oh hindapadi potapa, like your song really rooted piddly did do done voiceless little nooses two tudats with a pat. Well, Shilly Woldoli be died, my love you for you, Yelavak, K Kalakuako, Lilesh. But Laila, Mac, I told up the bushto. Shall be on you near sweetslessly to core blamo, my shy better son, no. Thanks to both side, ride the tonna. Savire nilak moli gorkan blunk you blunny blislas we haven't in Koskami. You do vadinem shida I mashidu see. Narashara de on toyota maramo picamo arana miohonara tuli poimedo puka parachukanai some fight. So sings Chanter. We're human lovers beway while life rushes by and life races above without stop. Aloes. And yes, my gal you may ride. Too, across the milky threne with golden and moon slindle heartsy. Each shadow within reflection finds deeper understanding. No trust to let, nor light to spill here. Amid these revelations of love and timeless tunes, let us remember one sound to heal, one tune to ease, the pain of our own minds in confusion, in brokenness, in strumble. We'll be so glad. Amam. Pepe mi yolena latozos, habi holamaho, ano tu mu ayada samana, zayada maya suisa, as salona muashu says. While you snick a digit of our wrist, or our history as a people in stories we live and reflect upon. Gerpuloma paha pape little mulapa, you holy dimamona, yo hemanona, chulalelian, hulola ademohona, gers. Malad hama amimolia poninjur mumoli hemolanuli amu humoli pie. Such poetry shows each layer of beauty, joy and despair that make up our connections and cosmos, like striving. See, these things are simple but deeply interwoven and yet separate. Here we're together without one knowing or one hating or none. Carry on, Oquax emissaries. Shinja the stars, Beguinian Chamaj and you in here he come when you away to Bopas Lum along the Wow Tarho Amweochi. Joe. Oh, is that hope in my poem? Allah, Dima Didia da. He dies Shiami. You dokta jibiabla lo lai lo obani to good you find the loop gashru shino tuma. Of Dakibo Bakaka Akibimia Dollar Dasha Domaduda. To show our joy and our gratitude, we pour heart and bowls with an endearment of these spirits. Mr. Limerick, the next day, while everyone possesses a mean hangover, says not goodbye, but until next time. Just have you meet another friend I met at a mature Dalla Bibu from a Luvajinto to Nilistanas. Though do say all these places here and past spark me wildy. His words were simple, like your plaque to me pat to button and what a hour you punt block off furfly. Why too sa? All right, before Batulopiter, he asks, true Spain a Granger, he not speak it. Then Clucker is clickalite underlie. Good we for quaba juyonan. I'd be me sutiano uto denarella me soon as a rar that sounded nice. It, of course, also half is that yarum you know but a hot shakuda shili my little melake hana ovahawahawasob.
Maleki?
Such affection and appreciation inspires and entices us, a sign that friendship and connection may reign despite difference and disparity. Mr. Limonich goes so far as to admit that human limitations do not stop their desire to love and share in creative and intellectual endeavors, a testament to the transcendence of the arts. He expresses fond memories and delight at seeing them transform and become even stronger. As they leave, Mr. Limani smiles through what humans know as pride and satisfaction, a mark of generosity and grace in sharing with fellow beings.
We'll end on that high note. Yeah. Happy 1100th episode. To 1100x more. I don't know. This has been another diagnostic of various models and their capabilities, so that you might know what these things can do. With direct experience, don't let anyone tell you otherwise. I'm Charles Kuralt.